Right. We are back finally after like a week. Um, running our captain today again. We are in the Lone Lands. We've been doing a lot of quests prior to getting to Oscaruth. We are in Minas Iro, and we've been running back and forth between the Forsaken Inn. We found a Dour Hand settlement in the southern part of the Lone Lands. And we last time we went to this Eornavas, and that was really cool. Cool little cave, cool little couple quests in there. And now we have to kind of push forward with this book quest and get to Candaith and hit up Weathertop here before getting into Oscaruth more heavily. So I think there is one more quest we need to. Oof, my bags are full. Inventory overflow, I know. There's one more quest we have to go back to and talk to this hobbit and turn in. I would like to get that done before we push forward. We're going to be streaming quite a bit today. I've got off today. I've got no other responsibilities. So we are going to do it to it. What quest was this? Raising the Warg's ire. I can put this quest focus. It's a Friday today. It's a good weekend to be off. I'd love to just get a ton of playing time in today. What else can I say? We're gonna hit up a lot of quests today. I'm going to definitely have to break this stream up into a few different VODs, a few different videos, but that's alright. A little bit more content. So we gotta go talk to old Mugwort here. That's the little hobbit dude. Hopefully we're finished up with quests there. I feel like we've gotten most of this stuff done at the Forsaken Inn and in these settlements here. I'm not so sure about this settlement at Siren, but we'll definitely make our way through all of these quests in this area. If you are new here, we started out in Archet. We've gotten all the quests done in this area, in this starting area. We made our way down to Combe, and unfortunately you can't zoom in on Combe, but that's okay. We had a lot of quests here, furthering the book quest. We went into the Chetwood, did a lot of quests with the brigands. We made our way down to Staddle, did a lot of quests there into these ruins just south of Breetown. Went into the Midgewater Marshes, went into the hideout of the brigands and gained access. We got to free Sarah Oakheart, and we got to talk to the rangers here and went under Midgewater Marsh and cleared away path back to Stadel. What else? We did a lot of quests in and around Breetown, these Bree Fields. All of the book quests and Hagstacer's Farm. We didn't enter the Wildwood yet. That's a new place I haven't ever been to, but we got all the way up to the Trestle Bridge and kind of turned back and did all of Adsil's camp. We went into the Old Forest and met Tom Bombadil and did several book quests there. We went into the northern and southern Barrow Downs, which is one of my absolute favorite places, and got all the quests there done except for the Great Barrow, which we were a little bit um, too low of level for. After all those quests, we started to push the book quest from Saradin here. Right here. Saradin's cabin, and he's the rangers that are trying to push back the threat from Angmar into these Bree lands, trying to push them back out of the North Downs. and the Lonelands. So the book quest is keeping us head towards the Lonelands and to meet up with the next ranger, Candaith. So that is where we at. That is a brief overview of everything we've done so far. But I'm gonna need to. I actually might just ride past all these guys. I was gonna fight them real quick, but I'm just gonna ride past them to get to this quest. So that is where we're at right now. We are moving and grooving right along here. I might lose my. Just gonna run past these guys. Wow, I am 122 XP away from leveling, so we will be getting a level as soon as we turn in this quest here. And I can't believe this guy is still chasing me. Oh, might be it's this chick. We'll dismiss her. There.
Can't the body be left alone?
Alright, so we, with this quest, we got a lot of wargs defeated. So you defeated a good number of wargs. You have a hand for this, that much is certain. I finished my cooking too, I think. Maybe not quite yet, but I'm sure this will draw out their leader or leaders, and then you'll defeat them and make the road safe for travelers. That's what. And we'll have more guests at the inn.
Might I have a word with you?
Once you have finished this last errand, the wargs will no longer be a threat to travelers along the Great East Road. There is a signpost on the road through Nain Endith, and a path near this sign winds southwards. Of course, that is northward from here. If you follow the path as it slopes onto the mild depression to the southwest, you will arrive at a stone structure, like an ancient table or a flat section of ruin. Bring the gruel I have prepared to that table and pour some of it onto the stone. I am certain that the leader will come running to the food. Thinking it thinking it the cooking of some foolish man, when you have slain the creature, come back here. Okay. That's that. Bounties, scar in the pack, deliver this. Okay, those are all in Oscar Ruth. Okay. So I don't need those. Polished pendant, I'm still not sure. We gotta go back to Candaith. Let's just dismiss her and resummon her. And this is a new, this is definitely a new skill, Gallant Display, an attack that wounds enemies in front of you. This skill delivers great damage but costs more power with each subsequent use. So it's got 2 attacks and it has a max target of 5 enemies and 5 within a 5-meter radius. I kind of want to start moving some of my massive skills up here, or massive skills, like AoE skills up there. Did we get a point? We did not get a point. Okay. It's kind of a long, groggy ride back over to this guy, but we gotta do it. We gotta finish out these quests here. And I really need to clean up my bags here. Kind of hoping I can get this quest done and just be done with those quests up by that guy that we were just talking to, and then I can clear out my bags of the Forsaken Inn and make my way to Candaith or Oscar Ruth. Make my way back up here, around here again. Kind of a pain because there's no like direct way up there. You have to go through this ruins every single time. Unless you want to go all the way around, which I certainly do not want to do. Just a lot of traveling. And this place isn't super ideal, but it's okay. There's like a lot of little pockets of quest givers around here.
Well, the
We
gall of
did
some
it!
folk.
You watch those wargs. You watch. Those wargs will think twice about chasing anyone down that you've now that you've slain their leader. We'll be the heroes at the Forsaken, and you'll see. I owe you, friend. Here, take one of these for all you've done. Not good. Not really good. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, now we've got all the quests done in this stinking area. We can fast travel back to the Forsaken Inn, complete some tasks, and clear out our bags. What we got? Broken wooden clubs, blackened furs. Broken wood spears. What? Flawed goose? Tough sword sheaths? Tough sword sheaths, no. Blackened furs. Okay, well there's one. Is it in here? Do I have to go in and out again? Really have to talk to her?
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Why are these items not showing up here at this task board? Do I seriously have to go to all the way to Oscaruth to find these things? Large filth. Okay, we got a large filth, and we got another blackened fur. Tough sword sheath. Tough carapaces. Broken wooden maces.
Oh, can't you leave me to my misery?
Oh, whoa.
Woe to me. Woe to me. I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Alright, I need to sell all this
What can I
crummy
do for
stuff
you?
here. Repair. Sell. All of these crafting items I'm going to be able to give to my other characters. Simple salves. 20 per target. 30 per target. We'll save these ones, I guess. Those 20. I can sell those potions, and I can sell. Let's lock that. These potions, only 10 silver. And then these. And I need to find a mailbox to send some of this stuff to my other characters. Which I think there's one right out here. Alrighty. So Dandrek is my metalsmith. But aren't I a metalsmith too? Yeah, I'm a metalsmith, proctor, weaponsmith. So I'm gonna need some of these things. Um, let's go to my jeweler, Hondir, not Honthras. Hondir. Hondir. So, jewelry things. Some salts. Jeweler scrolls. Metalsmith, tailor, weaponsmith, woodworkers. Okay. And we can go to my scholar, which is... Come on. Jeez, it wasn't letting me do anything. Scholarly things. Expert scholar scrolls. We've got artifacts. And beeswax. Dyes. Tablets. That's it. And then Dandrek can just get tailor things, because I'm a metalsmith and prospector here. And weaponsmith. Tailor scroll. I definitely need those for myself. And then Honthras is my hunter, woodworker, forester person. So he can get all these woodworking things. That one. Anything else? This wood here. And the resins. I'm just gonna give him this cooking stuff too, because I can't remember who my cook is. I can never remember because I've almost never done it. Okay. There. This polished pendant quest is pissing me off.
Oh, it's a sunny day.
Where is Pengale? Let's open up some of these scrolls here and see what else we can find. Oh, I don't have expert yet? Oh, shoot. Expert weaponsmith. I guess I'm just gonna toss those, because one, I already know those, and two, those are just really basic things I'm sure I'll get at some other point in my life. Okay.
Greetings.
Okay. Now we can go back to Candaith and his camp. We can go defeat some White Hand Orcs. Oh, there he is. There's the... Every time I came here, there was nobody here. There he is.
What do you
Those
need?
goblins took that from me even after we had agreed on payment. I have learned my lesson dealing with these creatures. Can you help me?
Will you...
Oi,
help
lend me a hand, won't you? These cursed goblins capture me if I made an honest effort to trade. Oh, I know it's wrong, but a man's got needs, and one of those needs is eating, friend. I hadn't had myself a square meal since heading north, with those fellows that moved on to the Breefields, and I'm not like them. I just want to get by and earn enough coin to purchase a patch of land to call my own. If you don't help me, I'll be lucky to last the night. These goblins keep saying that they want to trade me to the Orcs at Midwater Pass. If you take me southwest to the Forsaken Inn, I'll give you some coin and a pick from the treasures I have found in the ruins. We have a deal? So he's trying to look for his sword. Oopses. They are fully healed. Look, you have full health. I want revenge against these goblins. There's Luz. Come on, Pengale. Find your stupid sword. My brother in Christ, you need to move faster. Let's wrangle up some of these guys here. There, that's faster than doing stop starting, stop starting, stop starting. I like that. That's a cool attack. Ah, my father's sword. Tell Anleth the Forlorn that to give you what I had in. I didn't catch what he said. All we found from here. Thanks for your help. Okay. The deal sour? Okay. There's 3 quests back at the Forsaken Inn I need to turn in. So if I can get that without enticing him. Alright.
Woe to me.
It's a sorry day.
It's a sorry day.
He was captured by the goblins. Ha! Fools running off to make deals with goblins deserve what they get. You rescued him, though, and that makes you a better man than I guess. I did empty his room when he came back, and that note appeared. I took what was owed me, but you can have the rest. Such a good person as yourself ought to be given something for helping a fool like him. Alright, let's see. Not so good. Not can't use. Our necklace is nope. And a wristband. This one would actually be slightly better. Just because it gives us a little bit more vitality. I already know that one.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Want to lock these. That and oops, I did not want to lock those gauntlets. Let me just destroy them, who cares? Okay. I kind of want to do this Forsaken instance because I've never done it before. And it's at a little bit lower level, maybe it won't be too hard. I say we just roll with this because it's level 20 or 26 and it said you need a small fellowship, so you'll need to be full of ale if you're a path to pass the time. Let's see. Let's just do it at level 20. Actually, let's see if I can join up with these guys. Actually, yeah, wait. Let's just do it ourselves here. Let's do level 20. And just launch it. Okay.
You have been asked by the proprietor of the Forsaken Inn to investigate the source of a terrible wailing noise coming from the basement. Rumors abound that the inn is haunted, and as a result, business has been suffering.
I feel merry. Oh, I'm hungover. What's all that racket? Did you hear it coming from the bookcase? Let's open this bad boy up. The bookshelf slides open to reveal a staircase descending into the darkness. We are now beneath the Forsaken Inn.
Oh! You startled me.
Why are you down here? Wow, that is deadly hard to read. Well, I felt a draught come from the bookshelf. Then I must have accidentally triggered the door mechanism. My curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. Who are you? Omen, at your service. I travel the world in search of ancient relics and the like. As you can imagine, a find like this has me extremely intrigued. Could you please help us get past this door? Actually, I was just about to ask you, minded, if I tagged along with your little excursion down here. I will not be much help in a fight, but I possess knowledge obtained through countless excavations across Middle-earth that might be of use to you.
Wonderful. Now to deal with this door.
What am I? The color is white, my hope all but vanished. Let those who spare me, or perhaps just unbanished. My color is white, my hope all but vanished. Let those that see spare me, or perhaps just banished. Riddle inscription number 12. Do we have to do something like emote to the door or something? The ruin does not budge. Try again. We've got to do some kind of emote here. At the bow. What am I? I am a casual word with a purpose of play. Men use me, abuse me, then throw me away. A woman may blush at the feel of my touch, but I am just words. Do not think me of much. So the first one was bow. I'm a casual word with purpose of play. Laugh? Let's see. Men use me, a woman may blush at the feel of my touch. Hug? Yep. The ruins flashed for an instant and appeared to have changed. What am I? I corrupt your thoughts, your manners, and your actions. When I take hold of people, they are assured a reaction. You may think me anxious or odd or insane, and in fact I am all and cannot explain. Is it anger? Hold on, I just want to, okay. I just wanted to make sure I did anger again. You may think of me anxious or odd or insane. Roar? Yeah, we got it. I'm doing pretty good at this. I'm not good at riddles at all. On a face I say much, even without speaking. I am useful for searching and watching and seeking. Use me well, and there is naught you will not find. Do not use me at all, and alas, you are just blind. I think it's look. Hey!
Excellent work.
Wow, that's a lot of riddles there. Sweet.
Watch out!
Oh lord. That's okay, we got armor and heals.
Interesting.
Looks like some kind of trap mechanism. Is this just like a labyrinth of different riddles? Yeah, okay. We can't... I don't want to spend all my time in here, but it is really cool down here.
Oh, look at this! Watch out!
We got a Captain Journal here, so... It's a really, really, really cool place. Although I don't want to spend a ton of time down here because it looks huge. This place is sick. I'm gonna have to,
Watch out!
Okay, here's another...
Oh, look at this! Oh, look at this!
Here's another journal page. Okay. Sweet. Lord Masters and Runekeepers. That is not us. This place is sweet. I love it. I love these caves and these riddles and stuff. We'll have to come back here when we know a little bit more about everything going on down here. So... yeah, I don't want to do this quite yet. Let's see. How do I leave? How do I leave the instance? Just walk out of here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That is fine. Well, it's a really cool place, and I really like that music. It's really beautiful. Well, we can finally get started back on this book quest here. Oopsies. Whoa. Sorry, there was a little glitch there. It was like wigging out. Pillager. There he is. Last range guy, and then we can go to Candaith. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Alright, this is after killing some Kraben around here to stop the enemy from spying and everything. Though it seems an ignoble task, I tell you plainly that this was necessary. The Kraben are spies for eyes from afar, and they seek some grand prize here. With all that I've seen in these lands as of late, I fear there is a great wheel turning, and I can only hope that our part can slow its progress. Thank you, Darrowfield, for all you've done. Lowlands final. We just jumped up 4,000 virtue on this bad boy. Jeez. Let's switch over to Valor here just to try and boost that bad boy up. Valor or Wit. Innocence. Determination. Let's just go back up to Valor here. But we got some Lotro points. We got some rep. Weathertop exploration. Eachhead Sewer and Weathertop. Deeds in the Lone Land. Craven Slayer, Goblin Slayer Advanced. We've got a lot to do here. But we'll probably get most of these done just completing quests. So, alright, let's get back to the book quest here.
How can I be of service?
I thank you, Darethil, but my thanks are tempered with concern. I have never seen a force of orcs like this in Eriador before today. Organized and well provisioned, they hold an encampment and outlet within the Midgewater Pass and bear a strange charge on their banners and shields. One that I have not seen before. Their numbers at this camp are great, but the day may come when we can drive them howling from the lone lands. Not today, I fear, but perhaps not so far off. There is another matter that demands our attention. An urgent matter where you will see to the destruction of their camp in the Midgewater Pass later.
Greetings.
Book 2, Chapter 2, An Orc Messenger. As I begin my search for Radagast near Midgewater Pass, I witness an orc messenger depart in great haste. Quickly, I followed, trailing him eastward along the shoulder of the hills, and then south, but my search was interrupted. I could only follow no further, for foul cravens circled above, and had to be discovered. And to be discovered would do great injury to our work here than I can permit. Once again, I must call upon your aid. The messenger likely carries with him orders to outlying camps. If you can intercept the messenger, we may learn the nature of these orders. So armed, we will be better equipped to deal with the orc threat. Search among the orc camps in the Glumhallow to the west, and return to me with the orders this messenger surely possesses. I will seek sign of Radagast passage elsewhere. Okay, so we gotta go try and find one of these orcs over here, and grab his order. Or grab these orders, I should say. Probably down here somewhere. Let's see how many of these guys I can take on here. That was sick. Just like spun around and took out like 10 of them at once. That was awesome.
What do you need?
These orders are written in black speech, Darethil, a tongue I have never desired to learn. I should have been prepared for this, but I hoped that we would learn something useful immediately. While you were seeking these orders, I followed signs of Radagast through the hills. I was not alone in this pursuit, as a patrol of orcs soon happened upon my location. I was forced to break off my pursuit, and I lost my bow as I evaded the orcs beneath the eaves of the wood. It was a close thing, Darethil, a close encounter that yielded insight to the orcs' leadership. You did well for your part, and soon we will understand the intentions of these orcs, as well as their leadership.
How can I be of service?
I would have easily evaded the orcs I pursued, Darethil, were it not for the War Master that traveled with them. Uzor they called him, and gave him what respect that their kind reserved for their strongest and fiercest warriors. It is likely that Uzor returned to Bleakrift within the Midgewater Pass, for that seemed to be his domain. He must be slain, and whatever orders were given him recovered. Bleakrift is northwest of here, and the northeastern edge of the Midgewater Pass, surrounded by a shallow body of water. Defeat War Master Uzor, and look for a letter of some kind near his person. Return to me victorious, and we will discuss further what must be done. Bleakrift is likely to be a dangerous place, Darethil. Be careful. I will continue my search for Radagast.
Greetings.
Orc thieves. The orcs took my bow from me, and while it would not be difficult to make a new one, I am loath to be parted from it. It is very dear to me, for it was passed down from my grandfather to my father, and from my father to me. One of War Master Uzor's archers has surely taken it from his own. Search the vicinity of the Midgewater Pass for archers bearing the mark of the White Hand. If you are truly brave, look to within Bleakrift to the northwest. I have seen many archers in that place from a fair distance, and one of them might have taken my bow as a spoil of war. Bring caution with you, Darethil.
What can I
Preparing
do?
for the future. While you trek within Bleakrift, searching for Uzor, be on the lookout for lockboxes or anything that appearance of value that the orcs may have stolen. If my hunch of Radagast is correct, then this will prepare you well for the future and responsibility of dealing with a variety of people here in the lowlands. I will say nothing more of them now, as they are private people and it is not for me to reveal their secrets. You will know what I speak of should you see them, but keep your search centered around Bleakrift. Alright, looks like we have to go north of here, go to Bleakrift, and mess some stuff up here. Fine. Can I not get up there? Really? I can't get up there? Why do they block us off? just get around it. Oh, come on. That was like perfectly executed. Man. Here, let me try one more time, but let me just jump over to that other rock. There. I think I might be able to jump. Oh, shoot. Can I not get up there? Oh, come on. Ah. What a crike. What a crock of crap. Oh. It's just beyond these hills and I can't. The game doesn't want us to go up there. I'm just gonna try for a couple more minutes here and then if I can't get it, I guess I'll have to go around. I might be able to make it like right there. Let's see. Can I not ride that geometry straight up there? What a crock. What a sham. It's gonna make me go all the way around. Oh, unless I can go this way. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the lore. Yeah, here it is. Didn't need to try and glitch out the game. I can just go right across the little shallows there. Alright. Gonna start rounding up some of these peoples. Alright. Come on, you joiks. Yeah, let's go. Come on now, let's wrangle some of these guys up here. Okay. Gotta heal Dia here. I have never been to this encampment before. I didn't even know this place existed. So far this hasn't been too bad because we're a little bit higher level than some of these guys. So I can just kind of grind through some of these folks. Oh yeah. Big old bridges. Alright. Got the last loot box, and we're gonna grab the orc letters and stop these guys' pursuit throughout the Lone Lands. Okay. I just want to make sure we had the letter because it was still showing up there. Okay. Sweet, we can return to Candaith. Not a bad place to farm white hands, though. Rawr. Yay, we got Candaith's bow back, and we got some orders.
What do you need?
Yes, I think these will do nicely. More on that in a short while, for there is much more to do about these orcs before I send you onward into the inhabitants of the Lone Lands.
Greetings.
Thank you, my friend. This bow will yet slay many orcs before its time is ended. I thank you for its happy return.
What do you need?
Another letter in black speech, Darethil, and its meaning evades me, as did that of its fellow. This one, however, bears the mark of the White Hand. I must know what this letter bears, Darethil. This is not a task for you, Darethil. I have finally discovered information on the whereabouts of Radagast, but there is something that you should see first. Neither of those are good.
What do you need?
As I was returning from the lands to the east, the night sky over Weathertop was lit by bright flashes of white light, akin to lightning, yet no clouds darkened the sky, and of thunder there was no sound. I think that no ordinary storm visited Amonsul that night. I ask you to search the ruins atop Weathertop and see if there is anything to find, my friend. If you find anything out of the ordinary, return to me immediately. Alright, we can finally go top of Weathertop. So I think we gotta go up here and then do the instance up there as well. Let's go this way. Weathertop. You take a rubbing of the ruins on the rock and put it in your pack. Alright. So they're crabbing up here. Let's get all these guys out of here. Alright. So we gotta head back down. I think I can just skirt down this side here. And we're back down. Just like that. Easy peasy.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you have found something. Let me see this rock ribbon you have made. The runes are common, but I don't know what they signify. I'm afraid this does not tell me much of the lightning, Darethil, but it tells me something of the source. Likely the same person responsible for sending you to me.
How can I be of service?
Darethil, I have news of Radagast, but I must ask you for once again for your assistance here. The letter you recovered from Bleakrift speaks of the Orcs' true goals, taking control of Amansul. Orc forces are to move toward the crest of Amansul. Uncover. Wow. Let me start over. Orc forces are to move toward the crest of Amansul under cover of night and will move into a large group, establishing small units along the path from that large force. We cannot stand against the force when they are assembled, but we can once they are splintered. They wish to establish a base that will allow them to take advantage over the entirety of the lowlands. We must foil their plans, Darethil. Return to me when you are ready. Together we shall scale Amansul and defeat Rigul, their leader, before he can carry out his master's will.
How can I be of service?
Weathertop, once a watchtower of the Dunedain, now a refuge for Orcs. Candaith the Ranger strives to break their foothold in the Weather Hills.
We must make haste, Darethil. We have the leaders of these Uruk-hai cornered like rats upon the slopes of Weathertop. If we can defeat them, we may yet break the will of this warband and drive them whimpering to their masters in the south. Be prepared for anything. What am I doing with this torch? Ah! How can I drop this torch? What the hell? Ah! Oh, right there. Come on. path diverges ahead. I shall follow the trail to the right. You follow the path to the left. If all goes well, we will meet again, upon the peak of Weathertop. Wait until I have passed from sight before you proceed. Remember, we must defeat the leaders of this warband if we are to discourage them. Use the torches to find on the unlit pyres along the path. They may draw the attention to nearby orcs. Okay. I will take the path to the left. That's not the way. We gotta go back up to the left. Yeah, somewhere over here. Here we go. Let's see if I can draw more guys out with this pyre. Yeah. Let's just gather all these guys up. Okay. Candaith. It's really fun to just gather up a ton of enemies and just wipe them out. You have done well, Darethil. Better than I, it appears. Uruk-hai and Orcs nearly bested me, and my wounds run deep. You must not concern yourself with me now. Beyond that gate is the Uruk who leads this force. Pass through the gate and defeat him. We cannot allow these Orcs to have a hold in the north. My wounds are grievous, but I shall recover. Come, we shall return to my camp. It is time for us to leave this place, Darethil.
How can I be of service?
Do not concern yourself with the orcs that remain. This far removed from the Southlands, they will only dwindle and become only a smaller danger to travelers through the lowlands. We have won a pivotal battle, my friend. You have earned some rest. I think for the great threat posed by these orcs is now finished. Now, let me aid you in your endeavor to find Radagast the Brown.
What do you need?
Alright, well, we just retook Weathertop and cleansed it of the Uruk-hai leader. Gotta go, looks like we have to go talk back to Gaderick Muntz, and let's see. So we are going to do this, continue this book quest. I am going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to pause here, and then we'll pick it back up in about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to take my dogs out and just take a break. And then excuse me. And then we'll continue. So let's just take a little bit of a break.